All right, guys, this is Andrew Houston from Profit for Contractors, and I want to talk to you a little bit about overcoming roadblocks as a contractor. You know, especially as any business owner can relate to, but especially for contractors out there. Some days it feels like you're getting a jab, right hooks, getting uppercuts, getting hammered every day from every different angle, right? As far as problems, right? You're getting curveballs. Whether it's the team, whether it's the clients, whether it's we don't have enough time. Maybe it's lack of leads or marketing. Maybe it's we're not making enough profits on the jobs that we're doing. The list goes on and on. So these roadblocks, these hurdles, these punches and jabs are coming at us all the time. So let me first of all tell you, I want to cover off the top 5 things that you guys can do. It's not the only things, but sort of the top 5 areas, quick things that you can do to try and get control and overcome these roadblocks. So let's get into this right away. Number 1, it's right in between your ears. It's your mindset. First and foremost, as entrepreneurs, the reality is, especially, being a contractor out there, there's double the challenges that you get, okay? Because you're trying to go from being the contractor, being the tradie, to evolve to actually being the business owner, right? We're really trying to build a business. And so the first place we got to get clarity on is our mindset. Our mindset is so critical to get us through these challenges, because if we don't realize that this is just part of the game of being an entrepreneur, if we don't realize that to welcome challenges, if we don't realize that, hey, these challenges are coming to us because it's the world telling us, hey, man, you got to improve that thing. Hey, you got to look at that a little bit differently. Hey, this is something that needs to be tweaked. This is something that needs to be systemized. If we don't pause for a minute to realize that these challenges are potentially some of the best freaking gifts given to us, well, then guess what? We're just going to be pulled up against the ropes, beaten and beaten and beaten. So number 1 is your mindset. You have to understand that these things are coming to you because you are an entrepreneur, because you're a business owner. Now, if we can look at things and welcome challenges, if we can take these things and go, hey, you know what? I like this. I like these challenges, no matter what they might be. To look at them and go, I can actually do something about them. I can improve them. It's going to be a game changer for you, okay? If you constantly keep your head in the sand and you're twitching and you're afraid, just like a boxer, right? If you keep on playing like this, you're going to get beaten every day. But if you can lift up the eyes, take a look, and realize, hey, wait a second, this is an opportunity, it's a game changer, okay? So number 1 is your mindset, okay? Remember, you are building a business and you're a business owner. You're meant to have challenges, man. You're meant to. That's just reality. Anybody tells you any differently, they don't know what the hell they're talking about, okay? So number 1 is mindset. Number 2 is we need to pause for a minute and identify what areas these challenges are coming from. So if you don't break it down into different areas, then it just becomes this massive freaking list of things that we've got to try and solve, okay? So the second thing you want to do is identify what areas these challenges are in. So just like, if we're looking at a series of buckets, if we're looking at, say, let me give you a couple of key buckets to look at. You want to look at, as far as your time and your team, that's bucket 1. You want to look at your marketing and sales, that's bucket 2. If you want to look at your profits and cash flows, bucket 3. You want to start putting these challenges into different buckets so that then you can identify which bucket it is that you're going to look at and which bucket actually needs the most amount of attention. Okay, so that's number 2, okay, is put things into categories so that it allows you to have what? Focus, okay? Number 3 is take a look at each one of those buckets and pull out the top 1 or 2 things that are really having a major impact. When I talk about impact, I'm talking about massive impact, typically on your time and typically on your money, okay? So either those are things that are going to be cost you money, or those are going to be opportunities where there's major opportunity to make more money, okay? So that's the next step, okay? So that would be step number 3. Okay, number 4. This is huge. Now that you've got 1 or 2 of these challenges in each of these buckets, now instead of looking at 20 different things, we're looking at maybe 3, 4 different things. What we want to make sure that we do here is we want to make sure that we ask for help. How many times are we struggling with things and we just keep it all inside? Guys, that's not how you win the game, right? I mean, everybody knows the old saying, right? Or the acronym for team: together, everybody achieves more. It's a true acronym, okay? Because it works. So now that you've got focus in on time and team, now you got some focus in on marketing and sales, now you got some focus in on profits and cash flow. Say it was profits and cash flow, then you might want to get engaged with your bookkeeper. You might want to get engaged with your accountant. You might want to get engaged with looking at the numbers and getting somebody that can help you with those numbers, okay? Whether it's the project manager or things of that nature. But now you can ask for help and you know who to ask help from. So that's number 4. Number 5. Got to create a plan, okay? So pick one of these things to focus in on. Not all of them. Pick one of them to create a plan for, okay? The one that's going to have the most amount of impact. If 2 or 3 are tied, seriously, man, get a hat and pick it, okay? So creating a plan, let's make it really simple. Use a whiteboard, like what I got behind me. Use a bunch of freaking sticky notes, okay? To lay out what are the steps that we're going to take over what period of time and who's going to help you in each one of those steps to make this challenge become an opportunity. So that's the top 5, guys, for overcoming roadblocks. Take these challenges, man, like a pro, and make the best of them, right? It's the world telling you that there's an opportunity, not so much that it's a challenge, okay? So it's all how you look at it. Even in my own business, okay? God, I help contractors get a better business. So you'd think that, hey, I got everything solved? No, man, I don't have everything solved. I'm getting challenges left, right, and center, and I'm turning those things into opportunities. So here's the big thing as far as sort of the lessons is number 1, identify your why. Identify, that and understand that as business owners, these are opportunities. Number 2 is to identify, what are the different areas, categorize the different challenges, and turn them into opportunities. Number 3 is list the top challenges, 1 or 2 in each one of those different buckets. Number 4, big one, ask for help. Number 5 is create a plan. And let's look at the mindset here. Is we have to be leaders, and to be leaders, we got to take things with the right mindset. Okay, the minute that your mind changes and looks at things differently. Stephen Covey, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, talks about paradigm shift, right? The minute that you see something differently is the minute that you start being able to look at things differently. The minute you start looking at things differently, the minute you start asking smarter questions to solve or to address those things differently. The minute that you do that, the better the questions you ask, the better the answers you get, and the better progress you get. So that's at a very micro level as far as the strategy. One thing I wanted to share with you guys, if you're interested, we got an upcoming webinar that is going to help you guys plan for 2018. Really get you to take a step back and help you know exactly where to start, improving things with your contracting business. Okay, let me take a look, see if I can share a bit of this with you guys. Yeah, so basically you just go to the website, click on the little link. You'll see here it pops up. Okay, I'll just scroll down for you guys. Basically, we're going to be covering off the 3 secrets, okay, that all contracting companies need to learn. Number 1 is delegation mastery. Learn how to get back your time and get back control of your crew. Number 2 secret, how to maximize your profits and control on every job. That's so critical, right? I mean, we're in business to make money on every job, not just some jobs. And number 3, how to dominate your market, man. I mean, how to truly dominate your market. You've only got so much of a reach, being contractors to do the work that you do, whether it's 50 kilometers, 100 kilometers. You want to dominate your market so that you're not just getting jobs based upon price. You're getting jobs because people understand your value, because they understand that you are the authority in the marketplace, and so many other things. But anyways, those are going to be the 3 secrets that we touch in. I hope to see you guys there. Hope this was beneficial. Share this with anybody you like. Tap into some of our free resources on the website. As well, you can join the Tradie Tip Facebook group where tips like this, tips and tricks, and going under hood tools are given to you guys. So anyways, that's it. That's all from Andrew Houston at Profit for Contractors. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on the flip side, and we'll catch you later. Ciao.